Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Yeah, the air is so nice. It's about 66 degrees. Not too much humidity. Nice little breeze. And yeah, I was out working this morning. And let me tell you, it's been a morning. It has been a morning, and we need to talk. We really do need to discuss this minors pickup situation. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. It really is. It really is. And something has to be done about this situation. Really, really, really. Something has to be done. Good morning, Chad. Good morning. I enjoy the morning shift because majority of the time it's adults going to work. But on this morning, I had a very interesting situation occurred. So I had a ping, and you know that means cha-ching. And I pulled up in front of the house. And I see these children coming out. Then I saw this a taller male come out behind. So I'm like, oh, okay, well maybe, he's of age. So I asked. One was 7. One looked like she was about 4 or 5. Another one maybe 10. And the oldest was 14 years old. Well-groomed children. These were brown children. Didn't look like they were neglected or anything like that, Well put together, young man, clean cut haircut. The 7-year-old, he looked like a little professor. And the little girls looked like princesses. And it just, oh my gosh, it just hurt my heart so much. I had to tell them I couldn't pick them up. I could not pick them up. And the 14-year-old, being the young man that he is, he said, my mom always call and we always get a ride to school. The 10-year-old, she had her little purple ears on, her little headband. And she's like, oh my gosh, we gotta wait for another Uber to come pick us up. And she just, oh my gosh, she was just performing. And all the other little ones, they were, And I told the 7-year-old, I said, you look like you need to be in a booster seat. He said, me? Like, unheard of, a booster seat. Not me, huh? And then the 4 or 5-year-old, she was just standing there around all her big siblings. Like, what can I say? What can I do? And the 14-year-old, he's standing there. He said, okay, I'm going to call my mom. He's like, I'm going to call my mom. So then after that, let's see what I got. Oh, hold on. Here you go. All right, take it easy. All right. Okay. Should we give money to the young people? We don't want them to clean our windows because sometimes it makes it worse. But then we give them money anyway. I give it to them because maybe they want something to eat, or I didn't smell anything on him, so it was to help. That's all, for the better. That's all I was doing. But anyway, okay. It makes us that follows the rules look bad. Oh my, bam, Chad. Oh my gosh. Yes. make us look bad when other drivers don't follow the rules and pick up the kids. Exactly. Oh my gosh. You are so right. Because when I talked to the mother, she said, I always call an Uber to take my children to school, and they always get taken to school. And I said, well, it is against the rules. And she said, but every other driver picked them up. I said, well, I'll tell you what, cancel the ride, and, you know, you'll get another driver. You know, I'm letting them know if that's the way it is, cancel the ride, you'll get another. Oh, okay. Buenos Dias. I did it. Diaz, because the SI is C, so D in I is the sound of E. Frank taught me that yesterday. Bam, bam, Buenos Dias. Ruben, how are you this beautiful morning? Yes! Oh my gosh, I did it. I did it. Hey, sipping. Oh, wow, what happened up here? Lord have mercy, Jesus. What in the world? What is that? Must have been an accident. Traffic is backed up. Wow. Oh, man. Yeah, truly too much work in low pay. And so it was 4 of them. And of course, I tried to, one of the benefits of doing the morning shift, you pretty much have the front seat to yourself. So I put, I set myself up. I have my phone, I have my book bag, have things that I might need and reach. And it was 4 of them. So 3 in the back, most likely the 14-year-old young man probably wanted to sit in the front, as a protection of his siblings. He was so cute. And then so I told her, I said, you'll get another ride, you'll get another driver. If that's what happens, you always get a ride, then you'll get another driver. It's no problem. So go ahead. Hopefully they'll let you completely through. Go ahead. Oh man, do I have to? I don't know why the police officer is up there. But anyway, so they were upset. They wasn't happy, and I put it on speaker to let the kids know that I was talking to their mother, and I heard what their mother said, and I had to stick to my guns. Her vibe was okay. At first, her phone was breaking up, and so she could have been like screaming and stuff, but she didn't. She said, "Can you hear me?" I said, "Yes." And so then we talked like adults, and that was awesome because my heart was beating so fast because it was like, oh my gosh, sometimes you don't know how people are going to react to things. And of course, I could have gave the phone back to her son and say, I'm not dealing with this morning, but I just didn't want that kind of vibe to start my morning off. And maybe it was an accident. Oh, wow. So anyway, they gonna let me through? Yeah, it looked like it's an accident. See, there's only 2 lanes here, and traffic has went into 1 lane just that fast. Oh, thank you. There's still kind people in the world. Oh my gosh, a 3-car accident. Stop playing. Oh my gosh. You guys didn't even see it. That's messed up. It's a 3-car accident. 3-car accident. Oops. I wonder if that store open, because I need that to be open right about now. I forgot, what was I going to get from that store? Oh gosh, what was it? There was something I said I wanted to get. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, so it's like I had to keep moving, And I told the mother to cancel. She canceled. I didn't get paid for it because I never tapped. Hey, Maritza. I never tapped arrive, but I was on the map as arrived because I was right there. But I never hit accept. Otherwise, I probably would have gotten paid for it. So at least she didn't have to pay for cancellation. I mean, that was my favor to her. You know what I mean? That was a good thing. Like Bruce Turner was saying yesterday on one of his videos, just be sweet. Drop some sweetness. So I just dropped some sweetness this morning. And the next driver, go ahead. You're in the middle after you done went through the stop sign. Yeah, go ahead. Excuse me, my sinus allergy is trying to act up here. But anyway, so I just sprinkled a little sweetness this morning. And it was bittersweet, but my intention was sweetness. Yeah, thank you, Nikki. Thank you. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. And I understand her as a mother, and a lot of parents, single parents, men and women, they see it as an opportunity when Uber and Lyft came along. Oh my gosh. So I can go to work on time and leave a driver to get my child to school on time. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. I know it's a benefit. I know it helps a whole lot of people. I know it makes it convenient for a lot of people. It also helps children to feel even special because they have a car to come pick them up. It's like they go to school and say, "Oh, my driver or the car that picked us up was a Maxima. It was a Impala." Oh man, Tampa. It was a Lincoln. You know what I mean? It's you understand what I'm saying? So I understand all of those good things that can derive from all of this. However, if that minor lie or even tell the truth that a driver did something, male or female, all of that, an Uber always pick up my children, a Lyft always pick up my children, is out the window. Their main focus is you hurt my child, my baby, my precious one, my darling, my sweetheart, my one and only. That's all they're going to hear and see. So it really got to me this morning. So I said, you know what? And the 14-year-old said, I never heard this before, but he was being, a little grown man. And so I said, yeah, it's in the policies. It's in terms of service, so on and so forth. So then I said, you know what, to myself, I said, I need to look this up, and I'm going to read this online. And if there's any adult passengers who come across this video, they will know what Lyft says. Hey, Neil Souls, how are you? Okay, it says passengers can request ride. This is from Lyft because I was doing Lyft this morning. I put both apps on, but Lyft pinged me first. Passengers can request rides for their friends. But children under 18 years old are not permitted to ride without being accompanied by an adult. Okay? If you believe a passenger might be underage, you may ask the passenger to confirm their age. That's why I asked, how old are you? Yeah, I do. Actually, I have 3. I loaned one out and I have a tablet. So, then it says if the passenger is under 18, you may cancel the ride. Let me back up. If the passenger is under 18, you may cancel the ride and let the passenger know that you're unable to transport them without accompanying adult. That's what I tried to explain to them. And it was unheard of. It is heard of. It's also written. You can find it in the Lyft area where it says help. Okay. And you click the little icon that says dealing with passengers. Oh, thank you, Neil Soul. The same to you. Awesome. Thank you so much. She has a channel. She speaks poetry. Really good. And I learned something. Instead of clapping, it's this. Yeah. Very motivating and inspiring. So check her out. Absolutely. So, and then if you need help, it says 24/7. You hit it, you get help. That yeah, that's a good idea to print this out and hand it to the people. Yeah. It's sad that we have to defend and protect ourselves because I'm like this. If Uber or Lyft can see where we're picking up and going, 9 out of 10 they know there's a child involved. However, they're covered. They're covered. So if anything happens, guess what? Lyft and Uber, hands are washed. You're on your own, driver. You're on your own. Your Honor, we have it documented. I don't understand why the driver picked the child up. I don't understand why the driver dropped them off. I don't know, Your Honor. I have no clue. But it's clearly stated the drivers are not supposed to do this. Your Honor, it's in black and white. So, and it's such a harsh situation because you drivers who are decent people who would probably deposit good things to into that child or that youngster while they're in your presence. I understand all that, but something has to give. I put it this way: if the parents is not willing to relinquish all responsibility from the driver when they pick up their children, minors, okay, then maybe we can pick them up. How many parents are going to do that? How many parents are going to do that? Oh, so if you get in an accident and it's not your fault and my child is in a car, I can't sue you and I'm going to have to pay for the medical bills myself. Oh, yeah. So you can take my children to school and pick them up. Oh, yeah, I agree to that. Absolutely. No problem. No problem. And I don't even know if they were going to the school that was like maybe 2 blocks away. Maybe 2 blocks away. You taking a 2 blocks away chance on having your life and your livelihood, if you're doing this full time, ruined for the rest of your life. And I love children. I love children. And I know if it was me, if it was my child, and that happened, oh, I would definitely be ready to sue Uber, Lyft, everybody, including the driver and everybody else on the road if I could. I wouldn't take it as it's my fault. I would take it as, if you knew this driver, you should have told me something. Why didn't you tell me? I don't have time to read all the terms of service and the policies and so on and so forth with this rideshare. I'm a busy single parent. This is your job. This is what you do. You should have told me. I'm just saying, that's the reality of it all. That's the reality of it all. When situations occur in our lives, it's either fight or flight. And 9 out of 10, people are going to fight. And they're going to fight tooth and nail to get things done in their favor. Oh, you went over that bump too fast, man. This man is fussing, I guess, at a girl on the phone. And she hung up. That's sad when you first you had an argument with 2 people, now you just fussing with yourself. Okay, let's see here, Chad. Let's see, I picked up someone once that I thought looked over 18. Well, halfway through the ride as we were talking, I found out he was 17. I didn't want to just end the ride and drop her off on the random spot. Okay, so you dropped her off. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's like, okay, you're already in the trap now. Let's figure a way to get out safely. You know what I mean? And I would go as far as to say, just like there was a test going around and there was a random group seeing how many Uber and Lyft drivers would allow a parent with a child who knowingly should have been in a car seat or some type of safety carrier, just to see, how they would just bypass the rules, the laws, and so on and so forth. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to set people up even when it comes to minors. And see, the thing is, before Uber and Lyft, children had to walk to school or catch the bus to school or taxi, or the parents had to negotiate with their bosses and say, I got to take my child to school, so can I come in 7, 8:30, so on and so forth. Now you have Uber and Lyft and all these other rideshare companies that alleviates that pressure from parents. I get it. I totally get it. But according to policy, we're not supposed to do it. And I really appreciate her. She was a brown lady. I don't call people black and white. I try not to. I try to get rid of that term because we're not black and we're not white. But she could have been really, downright nasty and rude and, but she wasn't. And so then I got another ping. I was en route, and then Lyft rerouted me. And seeing all this stuff that they can do, I truly believe they know the deal. They know it. But now that's when you become an independent contractor then. You're not an independent contractor when it comes to negotiating your pay, okay? You're not an independent contractor when it comes to if you want benefits or not. None of that. We are selective by the company, independent contractors. Now, if it's something that's going to cost them a whole lot of money in suitcases, nah, that's your job, the IC. That's not ours. So, they know the deal. They know the deal. We have to protect ourselves in the midst of it. We're going to have some heartbreak. And because of the love for the children, I just pray that those drivers who take that chance, male or female, that they don't get in an accident, that they won't treat the children bad, that they would definitely be a positive influence to the children while they're in their presence. And it's just one of those things that I just wish it wasn't an issue, but it is. It is an issue. And I know there's a lot of laws and policies that if you do this, then this and that might possibly happen. I understand that. It's all about money. The end result is money. We're doing this for money, not to just lollygag, put more mileage on our vehicles, find ourselves on roads that has potholes galore, or finding ourselves just sitting in traffic burning gas. We're not doing it just so. It's because there's money attached to this, and we give a service and we want to get paid for it. And so I say to you, it may feel uncomfortable. If you see a child, like they said, if you see a child, a minor, and you confirm and you think that they are minors, you confirm their age, and you verify that they are minors, tell them to cancel. Now, they won't get paid They won't have to pay the cancellation fee if you have not tapped arrived. Okay. Only if you have arrived, then you might be able to get that cancellation fee. Because the reason why I say you may, because that particular parent might lie and say something to the point Uber or Lyft might discount them the cancellation fee and then you get nothing, but yet you were standing up for the rights and the policies and the rules of the company, but you get fault for it. That's the type of where we're in right now. And we as individuals have to find our niche to make it work for us. But I used to really enjoy just doing the mornings because it was adults going to work. But now I'm being faced with children going back to school, and people going to work. So my other ride, I was trying to find the house. It's some of these numbers, I don't know. Anyway, you guys understand. So I had to circle around, and then I parked because I gave her a call to let her know I'm here, and I wanted to make sure I was in front of the right house, even though the navigation said I was, but you know how that goes. So then she said, okay, my son's coming out. My eyes went, and I had just came away from not picking up these 4 children. And when she said son, I'm like, alert, alert. And I said, I'm sorry, ma'am. How old is your son? I even said, how old is she? She said, excuse me, it's my son. I said, oh, how old is your son? She said, he's a grown man. I said, oh, okay, that's fine. We both laughed because I was like, oh, no, not again. But that was so funny. So do we call and see if it's children that we're picking up before we even continue on with the ride? Once we accept it, should we make a phone call and see if it's children? You know what I mean? Like, we have to think of some things that we need to do to protect ourselves. So I'm going to go on the feed here because you guys have really been chiming in. So let me see. Yeah, snap. That's it. Okay, we should print out. I got that part. I got the 2 phones. Good morning. Okay, Nikki said, my right ride ever was to a high school. Oh, those the birds coming around. Okay. Was to the high school on Friday night to get these 2 girls after the football game. And I completely forgot about the rule until after I gave the ride. Yeah. I'm glad everything worked out though, I usually cancel the ride and choose the option unoccupied minor. Yeah, they do have that option there. But you know what? I really, to be honest, Uber and Lyft need to look at this because there is a market for this. But it's a market that need to be put together in a certain way. It need to be put together a certain way to the point drivers feel the impact when children are not going to school. So that tells you something, that there is a market. I think in California they have what is it called? Is it Uber Child or something like that? I wonder what their rules and policies are. And are they only just women who pick the children up? I'm just saying, I don't know. But there's definitely a market. But the drivers need to be sure that they are protected. You know what I mean? Let's see. Okay, let's see. I've had a few try to have me pick up their kids also. And also, okay, when a parent tries to get in the car with a baby or small child and no car seat. Chad, yeah, you know the deal. Exactly. Ruben said yes. Ever been told the same thing by other riders the other do it. Yeah, always. Well, and then sometimes they could be telling the truth, and sometimes they could be lying. Because it's like, oh, you don't want to be odd man out. I'll be the odd man out any day. Whatever. No, I'm not monkey see, monkey do. No, sorry. Okay. Did I miss anybody? Okay. Okay, I think I caught up. Good, 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 good. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. And the parents even left me a comment. Thanks for getting my kids home safely. You see that? Do you see that? Do you, Nikki? Do you see what the parent just put in the comment, which is visible to Uber and Lyft? Did you, girl? Yeah, we want that extra money. I'll be happy when I'm caught up on all my bills and I can afford to live just working my full-time job. I hear you, and not have to drive for Uber or Lyft. Yeah, Lyft, you do not receive a cancellation fee at all. Oh, really? You don't when they so, huh? Really? Wait a minute. Hold on. Are you sure, Juice? If they cancel, I should get a cancellation fee. The only reason why I didn't get a cancellation fee this time is because I never tapped on pickup. I never checked on pickup. I arrived, but I never tapped on pickup. They said I had to cancel once because they were underage. Okay, and I even put don't charge rider. Okay, and Uber still did it, and I still got a fee. Wow. Wow. Hey, Karen, how are you? Karen Turner. Are you any kin to Bruce Turner? I don't know. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Karen just said it. Parental release. Oh my gosh. That's what we need. There you go. There you go. Okay, first. Okay. Smart Driver TV. I'm a Task Rabbit. Okay. I know you're doing pretty good with that. Task Rabbit. I heard something about that. And yeah, I think it is only women, but not sure. Okay. Sipping women can do bad things to kids too. Absolutely. Unfortunately, yeah, they can. They really can. To everyone? Oh my gosh. He sounds like a man who his heart has been broken by many women. I had a father have his kids get in my car. He wanted me to only take his kids to his game, but I told them I couldn't unless I have a parent in the car. They got a little mad, but then the mother got in. Isn't that something, Chad? The mother got in. We women are too much, aren't we? Just got done buying and changing my car battery. Oh, wow. And Nikki said, I know. I was like, well, they could be older kids. I got home safely. Yeah. You should have still gotten the cancellation fee. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. No kin to Bruce. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Bruce Turner, he has a channel, very motivating, inspirational. Check him out. Yeah, so it's really, I don't know. And another thing I realized, I'm looking at these kids. The boy walked away, and then the girl came and grabbed his hand to bring him back to the group. So, yeah. Only one woman, I thank her for making me a savage. What? Oh my gosh. Only one woman could do that much damage? Goodness gracious. Great balls. I don't think I can say that on here. Okay. Oh, well, have a good day. Okay, Chad, I'm out. I'm out of here. Stay safe out there. I will. Thank you. You do the same, Chad. Thank you for stopping by, as always. He walked away from the group again. The group of girls. Man, I don't know the situation, but think about it. Think about it. Think about it with your head that's above your neck. Good job. He walked away. Don't look back. Keep going. Sound like they screaming. Run, Forrest. Don't stop. Go, 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 go. Be okay walking alone. Go. Don't keep looking back. Oh, I'm sorry. Now he's cutting across that way. What are you guys doing? He's running really, really fast. Were they trying to beat him up or something? He's going that way now. Oh, poor child. I tell you, these kids go through some things. It's different. When I was that age, my parents would take us to school, or we were not too far from the school, and we were taught, you do this, that's it. This is the way you walk home. You know what I mean? We had strict instructions. And you can't, I don't care if it's Miss So-and-so, your neighbor, I don't care who it is. I told you this, you know what I mean? Well, see, it was 3 girls and a boy. They were all in a group. The one boy walked away, was walking like he's going this way. And they were screaming for him down there, but he was walking this way. And he kept looking back. Next thing you know, I guess he got out of the clear of them and then made a beeline that way. And he would have to go down a hill over here. There's a school here, and then there's a school further down. So I don't know. I don't know, was he trying to, and then there's a school down here. I don't know if he was trying to be ahead of them, or like trying to race or whatever, or really don't want to deal with the situation. You'd be surprised what teenagers are going through. And a lot of them feel like adults can't help. You know, my mom, my dad's too busy, or they don't love me, they don't care. You know, they feel like they have no one to go to other than their own peers and getting advice from their own peers. And that's not always a good thing. So, yeah. So he ran down that way. Man. It was 3 girls. That's a nice Infinity. It looked like a FX35 or something. It looked like a baseball cap to me. Well, if he's skipping school, he should have been going back this way, because the schools are all up in this area here. Is there a school back there? No, there's another college back that way. Yeah, girls, some girls can be so mean, truly, truly. Man, I tell you. But yeah, so we definitely have to protect ourselves, because Uber and Lyft, they're well protected. And anything we say or do, I should click on contact support and put them on speaker and see what they say. But no, I would have to let them know that I got them on speaker, though. I won't do that. But it's under rider, passengers, or safety issues. And then you'll see the whole list, and then it says passengers under 18. Okay? So the information is there. And yeah. You know, so that's the way that is. And I was right in the middle of the flat fee for like $4.50. added. And so, you know how it says looking for your next ride, and there's looking and looking. And then they said, oh, your ride will be, the next ride will be 350. But I was right in the 450 zone. Anyway, they kept looking and looking, and then Lyft gave me a ping before Uber did. I know, girl, I have got my two younger brothers and sisters, and I'm their legal guardian. Oh, wow. And they're 13 and 16. And oh my gosh, I like what is going on these days. I know. Girls are much meaner than boys seems. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I mean, I'll put it this way. Sometimes girls need to, like buck up and say, when they say no, no. Because I remember going to school and a lot of boys would try to fill girls up to see if they have in their, if Mary was, showed up for the month, and if she was wearing, those bulky things. And the girls would be screaming and hollering, no, stop, or running, or feeling really, really bad about something that's naturally happening. And they would tell the teachers it was just out of control. But for me, it didn't happen to me because my brothers, they knew my brothers. So they didn't the word got out. That's so-and-so's sister. So it was hands off. But they became more of a guardian than anything. So, but sometimes you gotta bulk up. Maybe those girls who are more assertive and aggressive, that their parent, the mother may have had it rough in school, so she's like, I'm not gonna let my daughter go through this. I don't know, but sometimes you got to stay in your ground. You got to stay in your ground. Whatever. Jeremiah, hi. Black is beautiful. Black is beautiful. Brown is beautiful. Yeah, all shades are beautiful in my book. Never happened. It's you all made me Philly. Let me tell you guys. Philly, wake up, taunting me. Okay? Like mean. Philly wakes up taunting me, okay? Taunting me. And I tried to let him down easy because I didn't want him to curl up in the bed and suck his thumb. I didn't want that to happen to him. So, you know what I mean? I was trying to be gentle. It is what it is. You man up, man. I mean, hey, suck it up. Like, come on now. What? Oh my gosh. Another thing. This is a slang. And I had to get used to this, right? So the passenger, he'd get in the car, and he was quiet. He probably saw the sign back there, so on and so forth. It was fine. The vibe was good. I had my little gospel music on. It was cool. And so when he got out, he said, I said, oh, you drive trucks? He said, nah. I said, oh, okay, because I know somebody who's hiring. And then he was like, nah. And so then I said, is this okay? He said, yeah, that's fine. He said, all right, Mom, be safe out there. And I'm like, Mom, like, I don't think I could have been his mom. But this is what I'm learning. It is slang. It's slang it's a term of endearment, of respect. You have some young people will say auntie, and then the older men would say mom. It's a term of endearment, of respect. And I had to learn that. So it's a new thing. I don't have a forked tongue. What? I don't have no forked tongue. Whatever. It's whole hot. It holds water whatever. Don't even have piercing in it. So whatever. So I understand it was a term of endearment. So women of all race, all ethnicity, when mm, uh when men say that is a term of endearment, is a term of being respectful. Instead of saying ma'am or miss or missus, they just generalize it and say ma'am, mother or auntie. Okay. When it comes to the men, I don't know if they say pop. I don't know if the men call older men pop. Yeah. They will say pop. All right, pops. They'll say pops. And some young men will call some older men, uncle. Yeah. Because they see them in that category kind of thing. I bet that client is a woman too. No, that client was a male. It was a male, but yeah, his mom. He was using his mom account. Yeah, is that what you're trying to say? I have pet sit clients that use a fork tongue. Oh, see, there you go. They're what you call snakes. Nikki. Okay, like me. Jeremiah. Oh my gosh. You having a great day, a great morning, I see. Oh, you're talking about sipping. See, Philly picks for everybody, guys. So, women, let me let you know. He's sensitive, okay? As you saw in the feed, he said one woman made him a savage. One. So he's very sensitive. Either this woman was of the third degree to the 10th to the 5th to the 100th power, that only she won, turned him into a savage. Wow. So you stomp your toe one time. You go to the doctors to get it cut off so it won't get stomped anymore? Or do you watch where you're going the next time? Do you recognize the pitfalls the next time and say, "Ooh, not today, not today"? Ouch! I know, Philly. Ooh, Philly. I know, Philly. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Women like that are a necessary evil. Oh, okay. Okay. So interesting. But yeah, so we have to be careful, guys. I mean, I tell you, it's just, it's, she made you hashtag woke. Okay. So that was a necessary evil, and it took all that for you to open your eyes. Oh, okay. That's fine. Some people take a little grain of salt, and they're good. But you needed a whole mountain. Hey, growing up, if you had parents who would spank you, sometimes the parents would say, stop. And then you listen. And then some parents would say, if you don't stop, I'm going to spank you. You still don't listen, and you get a spanking. Then some parents would say, even after you got the spanking and you're still doing it, you're going to get punished. And always with the punishment, they say, never punish a child no longer than what you can stand. Because when you put the child on punishment, guess who else is on punishment? You. So they say, make sure you can handle the length of a punishment that you give your children. Absolutely. Our punishment would be writing. We would have to write. If we said something bad in the house, like I hate you, we had to I had to write 1,000 times before I went to bed. I must not hate, things of that nature. Yeah. So every parent, it's very important for them to know their child, to know what gets them to that point where they would actually listen. Because if you're dealing with children that don't listen, oh my gosh, can you imagine when they become an adult? Oh my gosh. Oh, even when they're children and around other adults. Trouble, you know? So I appreciate well-mannered children. I really do. Because I know there are some children who are not. Let's see. Oh, we did no such thing. Okay, sure. Oh, really? And oh, okay, sure, you're right. Sure, you're right, Philly. Sure, you're right. Don't scapegoat. Us men. All right, sure. Yeah, they can make us crazy if we allow them. But we have to remember they're little boys at heart. And so we have to pet them on the head sometimes. Rub them on the back. It's okay. You'll be all right. By refusing to transport a minor, that could be put in a worse and more unsafe predicament. Well, Karen, yeah. However, we're bind by the rule, which I just read and showed. It's out of our hands. But like you said, Uber, to help us drivers to be more comfortable picking up children, and Uber and Lyft need to see that there is a market. They need to have a parent release some type of attachment in the app. Just like the young man gave me the phone to speak to his mother, it should be in her contract, you know, because she's requesting a ride, in her account, that she has a parent release form, and it's electronically signed. You know what I mean? Let me ask y'all this: was it a woman that sent her kids to ride with you? Why? Why do you ask? It could have been a woman whose husband or boyfriend is not around. He just made a donation and made his exit. I don't know. So I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, because I was concerned about the children, because when I circled around, they were still on the corner. They didn't even go back in the house. They was on the corner waiting for another ride. And I don't know if late. I don't even know if there was 4 stops that I had to make, because it was 4 children, different age. There was at least a 4 or 5-year-old. One was 7. He told me he was 7, and the oldest was 14. So I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna read it out loud. Oh, he got rid of it. No, I saw you. You said, yeah, the men are the gene. Yeah, yeah. The one that make things kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. I understand. So yeah, Karen, it's a real issue. It's a real issue. But even though, in a sense, we can put them in a worse or more unsafe predicament, uh, we are not being sued at the end of the day. We haven't been in an accident with that child, because that will also put them again, in an unsafe and a worse situation as well. So, and what is that saying about pick the lesser evil or something? Yeah. I don't like having my hands tied. I don't like that. There has to be a way. And that parent release form, I think that is key. I don't know the ramifications about it, like what has to be in place in order for it to be implemented, but we definitely need something from the parents to indicate it's okay, for a driver to pick up a minor, you know? So, yeah. You ladies can't handle the truth. See, when a man says that and they generalize the situation, he's been hurt. He's been hurt deeply, deeply, oh, so deeply. Like some people see one ethnicity group as nothing, because they see a handful or more doing stupid stuff. And so they so tired and frustrated. It's like, this 100th one did all this bad thing. I know 102, 101 is the same category. I know 102 is in the same category. Lord have mercy, they are all in the same category. I understand. I understand. It takes work. It takes work to see an individual as an individual, to see a woman as an individual woman, not as women. But I understand, Philly. You got to get there. And like a lot of women have patience for the child, and we will wait for you. Bam! Hey, Saray, how are you? Good morning to all Rideshare people out there. Thank you, Shell. That was very helpful with all the information. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So how's everything going on your end with the situation? Saray. Hey, Universal Title here. How are you? He also has a channel, guys. I'm not sure if everybody already subscribed to him, but he does the Rideshare and also, food delivery. So pretty cool. You know what they say about assumptions. No, you should. No, you. What? Oh, really, Philly? Is like that for you? Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know, darling. I did not know that. Okay. Well, you live and learn every day. Who knew? Who would have thunk it? Philly? Really? How you capitalize? Really? Philly. High heels. Bam. Okay. Yeah, Nikki, Philly, that woman really put a hurt in. Yeah, he's damaged. He is damaged. He is damaged. Oh, wait a minute. Creole lady's here? Is Creole lady here? I haven't seen her in a while. We talking about the Me Too movement? No, we're not talking about the Me Too movement. We're talking about the situation about picking up minors. And I read and showed what Lyft says about it and how we as drivers are putting ourselves in a situation if something just so happened to happen. Hey, Janine, good morning. And Janine will be coming up with a channel too. She's going for her CDLs. So she's going to be, I think it's Queen. Oh, I don't want to say her name because I don't think she put it out yet. But yeah. So stay tuned for that. Oh, they are? Who raging war? Wagon war? Okay, Smart Driver TV. He is chiming in again. He said, I made $4,739.35 in 87 hours. How did he do it, guys? Task Rabbit. Oh, okay. I have a Queen Lady Jane Trucker will be going to school on Sunday. Awesome. Isn't he, Nikki? He get revved up sometimes. He get revved up. He's in my inner family. Yeah, he get revved up. He's, oh my gosh, he get revved up. So intelligent. Oh my, let me tell you, girl. I know it don't seem like he's intelligent right now, and I understand, but if you get to know, he's very intelligent. Oh my gosh, very intelligent. Yeah, yeah. He's a work in progress, but I gotta give him kudos. I gotta get my hair done again too soon. Now he's at my brother and Frank. Ooh, he's reaching. Come on, guys. I need help. I need help. It's okay, Philly. Frank knows his place. Frank knows his place. We have no problem there. Isn't that correct, Frank? Okay. Frank said, I thought my nose was itching. Your nose? What does this have to do with anything? High heels, Philly. Okay. Yeah, he's a teddy bear deep down. Oh my gosh, he is just. It's a pleasure to know him. I mean, being honest. Yeah, absolutely. You brought it up. You capitalized. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, when people talk about you, make your nose itch. Oh, okay. Well, my nose should be falling off, huh? Well, Frank's ears were burning. Yeah, uh-huh. More like a grizzly bear. He has that external grizzly bear costume on, but deep down inside, he's just a cub. He did the cute little, cub you are. Oh, he's bipolar, so maybe this is that side. I don't know. Yeah, that's what he is. Yeah, I gotta go in this store here. He is. I declare. And Frank is the same. He want to be the big kahuna, but you know how we women sometimes have to take the low road so that they can have the high road. Oh my gosh. Frank said he's tripolar. Oh gosh. Okay. We're not making fun of mental illness. Nothing like that. I have mental illness myself, and others in the family, in the inner family here. So I'm not making fun. So let's not, go there. I had to do what? Going to try to make it today. I get off my second job at 6, depending on traffic. Oh wow. Ugh. So they're gonna make that trip. That 2-hour trip. You know what? I tell you what, Saray. We're just in that point now. Just gonna get it over with. Just gotta get it over with. Just gotta get it over with. And I wish Lyft would have gave you gave you a dollar amount. You know what I mean? Like a guaranteed dollar amount that, you do this. Because I don't know if you can do some Ubering in that area. I mean, lifting in that area or not. Make some money. Put your destination filter on coming back home. Maybe you'll get some rides and it won't be, you know what I mean, that bad. Maybe Lyft will look out for you and send some rides your way. I don't know. Because, man, 2 hours away, that's like a little trip for me. I don't travel all the time like that, but that would be like a trip. And I might just stay over, do some sightseeing and all that stuff. And then traffic too, so that's going to make it even worse. You know? So I don't know. think it is. Yeah, so that's how that goes, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I'm going to have to use my nasal spray. I feel it. I feel it. I feel the need. I feel the need. Yeah, we got to do something about this situation. Because I really enjoy doing my mornings. I mean, it's me. It works. Yes, I can go plan on it. Okay. Did that before. Okay, thanks. Awesome. Okay. Too bad, Saray, you couldn't take us with you. You know, like on a ride along. That would have been awesome. 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 Okay, I'm gonna spray. Yes. Okay. Definitely be safe. Excuse me. Whew. You guys want to go in the store with me? Excuse me. I'm all professional and stuff today. How can you be professional and you got a shirt that is totally relaxed? What's wrong with you? I know, right? Excuse me. I'm all professional. Tab Rabbit is the highest paid. Okay. Charlotte's being here. Look at her, ladies. Sure you right, Finley. Sure you right. Oh, do you? Okay. Okay. Sure you right. Okay. A smart woman would just say, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. For sure. Absolutely right. Oh, wow. Hold on. I'm trying to fix this. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to... Ooh, did I miss it? I'm trying to put this on the thing there. Oh, I did it backwards. Golly gee. Golly gee. Let me turn it around. Yeah. Frank, he tries, but I give him a run for his money. He know when to put the flag out. He knows when to go find his chair. Don't you, Frank? Don't you, Frank? You know. Thank you, Uber Lady Baltimore. You know, sometimes we just gotta be like, oh, look. Oh, okay, sure, no problem. But we know the deal. Oh, you're right. Absolutely. Why would I think that? You're absolutely right. Oh, I must be tired. Wow. Look at all those mosquitoes. Oh, Lord Jesus, let me spray. I don't have time to be getting bitten by no mosquitoes. I keep the spray mosquito with me in my car and at my door when I'm leaving out because I don't play that. I don't have time for mosquitoes sucking my blood because they don't want to let go. You know? Oh my gosh, Atea, how are you? It's been several, no, maybe 2, 3 months. How's it going? I know that's right. All right, UTH. Have a fantastic day. Uh-oh, what did I do something wrong? Are they open? Oh, oh, okay. Excuse me. Did they pay their water bill? Oh, no, gas and sugar? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Ouch. Oh, I can't get my peanuts. You can go ahead through. Let's see, go around here. All right, excuse me, thank you. Excuse me. All right. I'm from Maryland. I believe Philly. Yeah, mosquitoes. I don't play that. Are you serious, Atea? Oh my gosh, really? This looks so good right here. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh. I want it. I want it. Oh, I want that so bad. I taste it. Turn it around. Turn it around. Really see what you're tasting. 160. 3 sodium. Carb 13. And that is 42 pieces. And it has 4.5 servings. So 42 times 4.5. Because I'll end up eating this whole bag. 4.5 times 100 and, is this per serving 160? Yeah, amount per serving is 160 calories. That's almost 600 calories right there on this whole bag. That's okay. Oh, man. Mhm. They say don't eat off the shelf because they have preservatives in it. Anytime something can stay on the shelf for so long and it's still edible, kind of scary, they say. But, excuse me. Oh, let's see. Oh, oh, they have another. Oh, okay. But I don't know if I can get down here. Nope, I can't.
What you need, babe?
I think it's in this side. I go this way. Oh, okay. No, I thought he was up there too. Can I get through there? Yeah. This way is better? Oh, okay. I want to get my peanuts. You gonna stop there? Isn't that cool? Good. I think I can get through that. No, I can't get through. Oh, I gotta go back this way. I don't know if I can get through though. Maybe I can. Ooh.
You see him, Hill?
I like these.
The baby aisle, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Fresh section. What is that? Quaker. What's Quaker talking about? Hey, Quaker.
You asked for the Q-tip.
Q-tips? No, maybe. I don't know. Not me. I like these here. That is the Mountain Trail mix. This is tropical. It has dried cranberry, papaya, banana chips, almonds. I like that. And then these are spicy. Peanut sesame sticks, pretzels, pumpkin seeds, and almonds. So I got all three of those. So what is I know I looked at that, sir. Thank you, Philly. What did Quaker say? Oh yeah, I need some mouthwash. I like the alcohol-free one. These are good. 24-hour relief. Yeah, I'm gonna get this one here. Turn those bags around. I don't want to turn them around. You know how sometimes you men don't want to listen? When you should listen to the woman? Okay. Oh my gosh.
What you gotta get nail polish removed?
Oh my gosh, that's messed up. 160 calories with this. Sugar 1, fiber 2. And it's per serving, and there's 10 servings in here. So that's even more calories than the cheese puffs. Wow. The carbs are 7 grams. Well, then, of course, you have your saturated fats. So let's say 9, and that's per serving. And the serving size is a 1/4 cup. That's about a little handful. You see that? Wow. Oh, this is 120. 10 servings. Planners cost too much for peanuts. Am I shopping again? How are you, Driver 101? Put it back on the shelf. This here? Okay, on topic, a mom texted me to pick up her 13-year-old son at 6 a.m. in the pitch black dark. I canceled her. Good job. All right, love you all, Taya. All right, you be safe too. My Fisher Price phone is messing up again. Okay. Yeah, no minors allowed. Yeah. I read the information from Lyft and showed it. But like Karen Turner said, we need like a parent release form because there's a market for the children. Oh, you can read the feed but can't see the video. Oh, okay. So you said put this back, Philly? Really? But I don't want to listen to you. I don't want to listen to you, Philly. Can I not listen to you? Who wants some lashes? Eat smaller portion. Okay, sir. Sure, sir. Whatever you say, sir. Absolutely, I shall obey, sir. All right. I guess she's open here. Did want some chips. I'm not gonna get the chips. I'm just gonna do this. I like these. You like those? The 300. Sodium is 35.
Always something, boy, I swear. Oh.
It's 35. So what are we talking about? 200 for this one. The other bag. And that's 45. So what were you saying? Put your glasses on, sir. Put your glasses on, sir. Yeah, no, that's too.
All that trash, and then she get mad because I use that, and they go back over to her house and die. Yeah, I don't use nothing. I clean up with ammonia, keep all the smells out, and I put that board gas behind the stove, and I watch them say, go in on back there, honey. Once you step in it, because they clean.
They track it, yeah.
They gonna clean themselves up, and that board gas is gonna blow them up. What's the amount? But why is I got all those? Oh, I don't want cash back.
Yeah, I love them. I do Sudoku. I have a big Sudoku puzzle.
Yeah, but I use that. She pretty nice on my phone.
Yeah, oh, it's the buffering. Sure, you're right. Oh, okay, blame it on the buffering.
Yeah.
Oh, I want one of these donuts.
I'm telling you.
Oh, I want one of these so bad. Oh, I want one of
I
these.
keep them down though with that. You know, they come
Oh, I want one of these so bad.
Yeah, I don't have roaches, but the mice. And when she moved there, she had the nerve to say, do you have roaches? I said, honey, I ain't had no roaches in 14 years. You need to use some bleach when you clean up or something. She's talking about she cleaned her house with the, what's that mop? The Swifter.
Yeah.
So all she used is that. No
Oh, you need
more.
more than that.
You need yes and
Yeah,
honey.
yeah.
So you see why I'm fighting mice.
Right. Right when we got to Emerson Lane, my hand. I had 220 steps. Right. Oh man, you got it. I knew I had them. Okay.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
I gave them to you. Okay. All right. I'll get it.
Oh, that's right. I can't even take this out.
It's good. Okay. That's it. No, I know I ain't crazy. Okay. All right. I'll take it.
Oh, you know. Oh, okay. I got the other one. Okay. No, I didn't get the Cheeto. I walked away from it. I want it so bad. I walked away. Oh my gosh, it was so dark in there. They renovating it, making it bigger and all this stuff and putting more cameras. And one lady was saying how there's a certain spot there that the shoplifters know the camera can't see them in that area. How do they know that? Sound like some inside information. So they have this lady who, I guess she's security undercover there. No, I ain't get no geese food. I went close to the geese, but I couldn't go very close to it because I'm still traumatized. Thanks to the man, Frank, the big kahuna. No, oh, Uber Lady Baltimore, if you haven't seen the video, you need to see the video. I was attacked by geese. Frank, Mr. Frank, told me, hey, why don't you just go to the store and get some bird feed for the geese? And you know me, oh, okay, sure. I bought 20 pounds, right? 10-pound bags. Pulled up, had a nice conversation with the geese before I fed them. And let's just say they had me running back in my truck. And I was sweating and they bogart me. I could not move my vehicle. And Uberman or the fat man said, and Frank, oh, they don't bite. They won't bite you. And then they go and say, oh, well, if they bite you, they're not going to break skin. There won't be any blood. Oh, okay. All right. But when I see the geese peck another goose, they say, like something hurts. I don't know if they're breaking skin or not. Why? You don't know. Because I can't look under their feathers. But me, listening to the man, I still tried to feed them. And mind you, I used to feed the geese and ducks bread. But no, the man said, the big kahuna Frank said, yeah, go to Walmart, get some bird feed. Let me tell you, they tore that food up so fast, they enjoyed every bit of it. I'm like, no, and no, I have not been back since. I've been more when I was feeding the bread. But since I fed them the bird feed, never been back. See, it's messed up. The man. I listened to the man. The big kahuna. The Big Kahuna Frank. I listen to El Franco. So, and he has a good time showing the video and getting a good laugh off of it. A good laugh off of it. And I'm like, okay. I'm trying to take the phone out the case. Oh, and listen to Sippin'. My sister. Oh, it was an amazing video. Oh, it was amazing to see me beat up by the geese. Oh, you're so kind. Oh, you're so sweet, Sippin'. You're so sweet. There it is. I'm trying to take it out of the thing. Sorry for the interruption. Yeah. Bless him, Jesus. Something clinging in his car as he drives. You hear it? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. It sounds like it's have something to do with his tires. I tell you, cars are they're not built like they used to. They're not built like they used to. Seem like they built to break down instead of to last for a long time, last beyond the 4 years you have it. Now, my mom's Subaru, man, my mom paid it off sooner. Has custom made leather in it. All she got to do is get it painted. She's thinking about getting it painted a different color. Mileage, good. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. Those are good cars. The cars are not made like that anymore. They're not made like that. Yeah, they do. Yep. Yep. Subaru's, her car is like really a really decent car. She said if she was to choose to get a new vehicle, she will prefer to pay cash for it. And it'd be one of those smaller SUVs. Who wants you, Frank? Who? The geese want him? Yeah. The Impala is pretty. I think he would be a little bit more relaxed, and I think his clientele would. Not saying that the Lincoln was too much of a luxury car for his clientele, but based upon his videos, it seems like there were more people not appreciating the quality of the Lincoln, whereas the Impala, you might have, you know what I mean, like people might be more inclined. In other words, they would be more used to an Impala versus a Lincoln. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes people are not used to a higher end vehicle, and they show it by the way they act in it. But yeah. But still, it's not the same. It's a different class of vehicle. I deliver car parts in my other life. Oh, you do? Or you did? Way too much plastic holding the vehicles together. I agree with you, Karen. I agree with you. When you see a car to get hit, you can pretty much get a blow dryer and soften the rubber, and next thing you know, it pops back out. Oh, you still do full time? Yeah. It's crazy. You don't see cars with rust on it anymore.
One of my brothers have a historic pickup truck, pure steel. Oh, trying to make it lighter for fuel efficient. Really? You see how Frank picked with me, man? He brings up the traumatized videos of mine. The geese, the marijuana, I was almost locked up for it. And he find it funny. It surprised you today how these cars are? Yeah. Yeah. It's different. A lot of people in Africa, they use foreign cars because in terms of their import, they're closer to China versus getting it from us as Americans. And we get parts. Of course, we pay more for it. They sure not luxury overseas. You're right about that. Because I know of plenty people driving Mercedes. And use a napkin. How you know I was sucking my fingers? It's a fat man. Stop it. Even for trash truck, yeah, it's totally different. Even the Land Cruisers. Because I have ears. But you can tell I was sucking my fingers. Mm. What am I sucking on now? Since you know everything. You know. Can't figure that one out, can you? Can you? Can you? Can you? Can you? I filled my tank up with gas, and I didn't burn much. Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank. Woohoo, Frank. You can go back to sleep now. It's okay. You can go back to sleep. Mm-hmm. What? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's those Land Cruisers are nice vehicles. You can get the snorkel on it. Whatever. You can get the snorkel. You can go and drive in water. The Land Cruisers they have overseas, they're not fancy like the ones we have over here. They're built for rugged stuff. Rocks and all that kind of stuff. Here, if we wanted to go up a mountain, we can. But we don't have, our civilization is more modern. You know, it's different than driving through the deserts and all you see is rocks and unpaved streets and things of that nature. And for us, when we do buy SUVs, we want it for comfort and to deal with the snow whenever we get it. But in other countries, they have a different use for it. Mm, 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 mm. No, you're right. It's the wait a minute, no hookahs? No, not hookahs. Hookahs are the tubes that you smoke drugs through, right? No, I thought they are snorkels. Snorkels. Hey, Tony, how are you? You're home today? Are you going to see the doctor today? It's not drugs? Really? Then what is it? Hold on, I'm going to get educated. Hookahs are tobacco. I thought tobacco was smoked out of a pipe. I declare. What is going on? What world am I living in? Where am I? Okay, Tony, I'm glad to hear it. Oh, you know what, Tony? You are so observant. I didn't even pay any attention. I didn't even realize it was a Chevy. You know, I don't pay cars attention like that. And you came right on and saw it. Really? Oh, they use it for either. Oh, okay. See, I don't have people that indulge like that, so I don't know. I like to be aware. You know what I mean? Oh, you have a hookah parlor there. I know one of my neighbors. He go to I don't know what you call it, but they all have their smoking jackets on, and they sit in these fancy wing chairs and smoke cigars and drinking brown liquor or liquid or something. So I don't know what they call that. You don't like hookahs? I know a lady on YouTube. I call her my auntie. She showed her hookahs. She had one that's stand on the floor up, and then she has one that she could put in her hand. She said she went to one of these rappers' house, and they have a lounge. The chairs they're like in a circle, and beside each chair there are hookahs. But it's a hookah. No, she says a hookah in the middle of the circle chairs that has hooks. You know, so people can partake and smoke the weed. So, yeah, that's how. I mean, hey, people do what they do. And I just choose not to indulge. You know, I just choose not to indulge. I might not be the person I am today if I would indulge. You know, smoke the weed shall. No, Uber and Lyft is this marijuana in my car. See, see that? You see what Frank do? He taunts me. He is taunting me at my lowest moment. I, There was weed back there. and it wasn't mine. I just enjoy the Western wrap and some good coffee at Blue Ridge Bagel. And I'm now at the airport waiting for an incoming flight, waiting for the ping and the cha-ching. I know that's right. The Western wrap? Well, what is that? And some good coffee at the Blue Ridge Bagel. Sounds like some good coffee there. Okay, is it somebody's birthday? Sorry about that, guys. My mom sent out good morning text to everybody. Okay, Uber Lady Baltimore said, "True, the Fat Man is a high maintenance car, and with what we do, it needs to be a cheap part and good mileage." Yeah, absolutely, fuel efficient. Oh, Janine, Houston is slow today? Oh, wow. Scrambled eggs, peppers, onions, and provolone cheese. Shut your mouth. What? Oh my gosh. Do you like Swiss cheese? That's pretty good too. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was a breakfast wrap. Oh, okay. Okay. It was a breakfast wrap. Oh, okay. Okay. You see how Frank is taunting me? I was serious. If you think I'm lying, ask any other brown person in America, male or female. They're in a car, and this marijuana in the floor, and you're the only one in the car. Okay, a police officer didn't see you put nobody out of the car. Upon arrival or upon pulling me over, it was just one person, one female in the car. Can we say it's her car, she's driving? Oh, it's her weed. It's her weed. They would have locked me up. I had all of the requirements to get locked up. Brown, the location I was in, weed found in the car. Weed found in the car. Approximately arm reach. What? Come on now. I would have been up the river. I don't know which river, but I would have been gone up the river. Heck, Philly just said it. Black plus Baltimore plus weed equals jail time. Holla, bam. I'm just saying. If any person who is not my color want to get inside this body and be dedicated to be me for a whole year, you're going to learn some things. You're going to learn some things about brown life. You're going to learn some things about brown life with brown people and non-brown people. You're going to know some things. Time I said it was slow here, Houston had a ping. Ping and a ping ping. They would have never found it in your car. If I found it by sniffing, because he left, the smell should have went with him. I mean, this was like 30 minutes after I dropped him off. I'm still smelling it at the same consistent smell. Not dissipate, none of that. Consistent smell. That's what's key. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, wait. I had to pull over. I pulled over in a strange land. I pulled over. And I went to the back where he was. I had to bend over to find out where the smell became stronger. What does this stuff look like? Crushed leaves and some brown balls in it. What is this? Oh my gosh, it's weed. Right. I would have been resisting. Or if I would have reached for the registration or something, I was reaching for a gun. Then a report says she never had a gun. Another family member or family. She never did drugs. She never took drugs. She never was around it. I know. It can, not my daughter, not my sister, not my auntie. No, another life taken innocently. Yeah, it smelled like skunk. It was skunk. It was something. It's different smells I smell around here. When I go to different places, and some is more potent than others, that it hits you. Some give me an immediate headache, like I'm about to pass out. And some smell like skunk, like urine, skunk defensive spray. I don't know. I don't know. I just know some smells are just like, whoa, what in the world? And my body just automatically, when I smell it's like, whoa, wait a minute, what is that? It's gas, not. I know my. You know what, Billy? I know my gas smells, okay? I know every smell from every orifice of mine, okay? And no, it wasn't my gas, okay? Like, what? Good morning, Colorado. How are you? I should have rolled it up and smoked it. Would have done you good. Nah, man. People lace that stuff. I'm glad you're doing well, Colorado State Guardian. People put stuff in that stuff. I've heard of people urinating in it and mixing it with all kinds of chemicals. No, I don't need a buzz. I'm good. I have enough. Yeah. I'm good. Great news. Great news subject for a future video. How do you deal with the flatulence? You're right. Hey, look, this is what I do. I would gas is a type of weed. Oh, I thought you flatulence. I thought you. Oh my God! See, gas. Is that an acronym for the quality of it or something? I don't know. Cold here. Could get snow next week. Really? I know it's gonna be beautiful though. Oh my God. And a coffee can in my bag in the truck. I could smell all the way in the house. Oh, that's some strong stuff right there. Hey, I am King 808. You're a gamer. How are you? Yeah, see. I've seen police officers parked in their car and you can smell the you can smell all of that. And he's sitting in the car. And I guess I understand. I mean, who can he get a warrant for? Because it's, you know what I mean? It's an atmosphere. Is there a machine that can detect, where the stronger scent is coming from? I don't know. But he can do nothing. All he could do is just sit there, protect and serve. But he could not defend nothing. You know what I mean? In terms of, okay, somebody here is smoking weed or cooking weed or however that goes, their hands were tired. He couldn't do nothing. You better learn those terms. Driving around, be more. Might have a rider thinking you're trying to purchase some. Oh, so I need to know the terms. Okay. Okay, because if I say I gotta go get gas. Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Philly. I appreciate it. Okay. Wow. Now, yeah, cook. Oh, they don't cook weed. Oh my gosh. I don't know. You moving to a legal state? Wow. You don't smoke it, Colorado? Police in a city like Baltimore got bigger drugs worries about ex heroin. It's all kinds of drugs that they're fighting now. And it's an epidemic because a lot of people who are not my color, they come to the inner city to buy it. And they have a video about that. How they see, people, they'll come from the certain affluence or suburbs area, buy the drugs in the inner city, take it back to where they live and have a good party. And I don't know, it's a messed up situation. It really is. It's a messed up situation. They have to have reasonable. Oh, you're training for police, but even as a police, you can't smoke weed, in an illegal state. Baltimore is a heroin capital of the U.S. Really? Is that when you see people they're standing up and they bent over and they never touch the ground? Is that heroin or heroin? Because I see people do that sometimes, and I don't know. They never touch the ground. They can be bent over like this. You see them, their body just going like this, and they freeze right there, and then they're straighten out, wipe their nose, their face, or something. I don't know. Shooting needles. Shooting needles. Oh, heroin, you shoot needles. Okay. They lean, yeah. Nope. And even though it's legal, companies have the right to have a policy not allowing their employees to smoke. Oh, really? But law enforcement is not allowed. Oh, okay. They nod off. Oh, so the lean is nodding off, not going to sleep. It's a new way. It's a new language. It's a new language. Oh my gosh. So now when I get gas, I have to say, I have to go to the gas station, or I have to get some regular gas. I'm gonna have to clean it up so nobody will think I'm going to get gas. And you can't say, "Oh, she don't look like she take drugs." You never know. There are politicians who take drugs. Michelle, you got me looking behind me because I'm thinking the police coming behind me because you're hearing the sirens. Yeah. Any state or federal job won't allow marijuana consumption. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? I put it this way. I believe this is what I believe. If this so-called illegal drugs was legal, meaning the government, state and federal, would get a partake of the taxes, we wouldn't have this issue. you wouldn't have people getting locked up. Yeah, they can't smoke pot, but they can shoot people. Yeah. I'll look at it, if we make drugs legal and someone wants to kill themselves slowly by using them, so be it. Isn't it still illegal on the federal level? I don't know. Oh, it's still legal on the federal. Oh, it's still illegal on the federal level. I'm like this. There are higher ups in big places that controls input, export, transportation, all this, in order for this stuff to come here. There's a story of one black man. I forgot his name. It was a video about his life, documentary. He had connections. I think, what is it, the Philippines or Vietnam? He can get his drugs and bring it through the army, whereas the caskets had the bodies in it, but underneath the bodies were drugs. And of course, you see the American flag on it. No one's going to touch that. No one's even going to think that's smuggling drugs. And he did this for many, many years. Okay, Freeway Ricky Ross. Okay. And he had connections. He even had a brother in the army who connected other army men to do this. Frank Lucas. Yeah, that sounds more better. And he had this connection. And it's people in high places that is allowing this to happen. And it's very, and then I also found out that here in America, we pay more for our drugs versus in Colombia or Cuba and the other overseas countries. So a lot of the dealers, the big ones in those overseas country will ship it over here because some is double, triple, quadruple the amount. So they get some people here with the connection, and then they get the boys, soldiers. They have different. It's well organized. It is truly an organized crime. I mean, it's amazingly organized. What you see in the naked eye that looks normal, there are things going on, but to the naked eye, there's nothing going on. Not a thing. Not a thing. You know, and then you get these boys here and get their territories, and then get some. Nowadays, they're getting a lot of youngsters because if they kill somebody or if they're found with drugs, it's not that bad. But if it's an 18-year-old older, then the consequences is higher. So now they get some of the little ones to do it, just like in some of these foreign countries where they have little girls and little boys with bombs on them, and these soldiers go by, give them candy, say hi. They're wrapped with a bomb to blow up people. It's like, it's the evil hearts of some people. When they want to do damage and be hateful, they look for ways to make that happen. And if you're dealing with individuals who are struggling and want to live a better life, want this fancy brand thing, that fancy brand thing, because if they don't have it, they get picked on from people who do have it. And, this mind thing, manipulation of the mind, then they take that chance. Because when you're out there, it's somewhat of a family. You belong. 9 out of 10, you can't get out unless you get killed or in prison, but you're still a part of it. Because when you go in prison, you want to know that you belong to somebody. Even the skinheads, the what is the Aryan brothers, the gorillas, they got all kinds. It's all kinds out there. And if you were one of them on the streets, then when you come in, you gotta belong to somebody. I seen some neo-Nazis. Yeah. I've seen it as a prison movie, and it was showing how in the prison they have clusters of groups. And when fresh meat or a new person come into the jailhouse, all these groups are honing in on him or her, because it could be male female gangs, and that person has to make a decision who they gonna allow to protect them. Tribalism. It's a lot of that. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, tribalism. Yeah, but I see that beyond the traditional tribalism, meaning how way back when there were groups, even in the Bible days when the 12 tribes of Israel, they branched out and had their places where they dominated and controlled and governed and so on and so forth. But this is a self-contained tribal involved in what? They have blocks in Philly where everybody is involved. I can imagine that because I've drove through picking up passengers. I've drove through blocks and the whole block has that stench. Consistent. Trash here, trash there. You might have somebody sweeping the same trash all day. They never pick it up. It's the same trash they sweeping, the same white piece of paper, the same cup, and they just. Sometimes I look at all this trash piled up and then see all this trash still on the street. Make me wonder, is that really trash? But who gonna, you know what I mean? Who gonna peek into someone's trash? It could just be dirty trash. Or could it be, it looks like it's trash? You know what I mean? It is what it is. What can I say? I remember I was seeing people wearing backpacks when it was like 110 degrees, no shirt on. You don't wear no backpack like that, and you don't have nothing, no cooling on it. Something's going on there in my book. I live in Badlands. They have one of the largest open area drug market in U.S. Every block had a click. It's well organized. I cannot lie. I mean, they got police, they got mayors, governors, presidents, senators, all in it together. No, I didn't pick them up. I had to cancel. I really did. And it was 4 of them. The oldest was 14 years old. I saw them come out, and the 14-year-old, he looked like he was older. So when it came to the car, I was actually asking him how old he was, but the 7-year-old answered and said 7. And then I think the girl said 10, and then the older boy said 14. I said, I'm sorry, I can't pick you guys up. And so he said, well, every time we get an Uber, the Uber drivers always take us. Well, according to policy, we're not supposed to. So let your mom cancel the ride. Well, I'm gonna call my mom. He called his mom. I was talking to her. Couldn't hardly hear. It kept breaking up. So then I put it on speaker, and I told her what I just said, and she said the same thing her son said. I always call an Uber. First of all, I wasn't on the Uber platform this morning. I was on a Lyft platform. So I just kindly told her, just request another one. If you always request an Uber and you get one and they take your children to school, then okay, you shouldn't have a problem with canceling me and requesting another one. She didn't have to pay for the cancellation fee because I never tapped on picked up. Okay, Colorado State Guardian said I had a ping yesterday and location was a high school. I canceled it fast. Yeah. The- like Karen Turner said, I don't know if she's still in the feed. We need a parent release form, which will alleviate or take us out of the loop of any responsibilities if we get into an accident, and it's definitely not our fault, because there's a large market for underage children in this type of gig. It's a large market. You have some children who are in college and they're 17 years old. Like, really? So it's just one of those things that can be better. And I forgot the name. That I think it's Uber. They have only women picking up children in there's a certain part in California. Maybe they need to implement that. I don't know. I just know something needs to be done, because Uber and Lyft has it in black and white. They're covered. No one can say anything to them. It's going to be on us and us only, and we gonna get the bad part of the entire situation, because Uber and Lyft gonna say, Your Honor, we have it here, black and white. Every driver have access to it. It's included in the app. Their hands are washed. Their hands are washed. And then some drivers feel like, and I've heard a driver say it, well, if the parents don't care, why should I? I don't care if they get buckled up or not. And I'm like, oh, okay. Cannot rent an apartment or buy a car as a minor, and you cannot take the Uber. It's too bad. But the rules are rules. Rules are rules. Yeah. Yeah. And not only that, the parents are teaching their children a bad lesson. Because okay, why would you say that, Seashell? Well, I explained to them, according to the rules, X, Y, and Z, but yet they see us as other drivers still picking them up, breaking the rules, breaking the law. Well, Mom, you break the law every morning when you call an Uber and they're not supposed to take us to school. So why can't I do what I want to do and not obey you or Dad or my teacher or my principal or my neighbor or anybody? Matter of fact, you the adult, you're breaking rules. You're breaking laws. I want that candy bar. You're breaking the law. Well, you're breaking the law. I guess law and rules are two different things based upon the ramifications of it. I understand. But I'm just saying. You know what, Frank? Never stop at a stop sign in some of those neighborhoods. Wow. You are so educational, Philly. You have corporate smarts and street smarts. And I think this day and time, you need both. Awareness is power, because people will take your innocence and use it against you. You know? Yeah, it's sad. But that's how it is, unfortunately. Kennedy was mobbed up too. Oh, it's a lot of presidents, a lot of them. And I think our 45, woohoo, he's a big kahuna. He is a big kahuna. Let me tell you, he's deep. He is deep. He is deep. Anytime a businessman, no political background whatsoever, can become a president, if that's not deep, then what is it? What is it? And the connections he making with all these different countries is more business versus any type of peace kind of situation. That's how they made their money. Yeah, yeah. A lot of Italian people. Oh my gosh, it just certain back then. You cannot deny it. I mean, it's a part of our history. If you had the Dawn, you know, there has been gangs for a long time, and it's still going on now. Yeah, it was like long shocks, you know, and then if they didn't pay up, there you have some people today, older men got fingers cut off because they were wrapped up in that type of life and they lost a finger. You know, different things. It's nothing new. Hey, he definitely had government pockets. He had his pockets in government pockets. He had people that are in the White House now who had to pledge loyalty to him. To him. And if they didn't, they had ways of setting them up and to get them out. It's a known fact. Trump is a smooth. He is smooth. He is, man. He's smooth. I believe he's one of the streetest smart president ever. And he tweets everything. Like, really? What? Yeah. Tweets everything. Like, wow. Yeah, his father gave him the bucks. Yeah. But he doing what he want. He is a no-nonsense kind of guy. He want what he wants. He likes what he likes. He get what he wants to get. Whatever and whoever it is. That's his persona. That's how he carry himself. He doesn't carry himself that anyone would dare be stupid enough to say no to him. See that again? I was coughing, President. I meant to say, sure, no problem. Yeah, it's the truth. I have to respect him as a president. He is my president. No, I didn't vote for him. I have family members who voted for him. Fine. Hey, this is a part of the freedom that we have to vote for whoever, believe in whoever. No problem. No love lost. Still love them just the same. But facts are facts. Just like there are some other presidents that were wrapped up and tied up in some craziness. That's not shocking to me. That's what happens. That's what happens. I think he's acting, he want to be in a loop with the teenagers, the Twitter people, because not too many 7-year-olds are tweeting like that. I mean, like, really. I'm just saying. Everybody have their opinion. And hey, it's no problem here. Because the same freedom you speak, I'm going to speak. So it's all good. You know? That's just the way it is. You know, and he's just that type of person. You're going to know where he stands. You don't have to guess. You don't have to wonder. He would definitely let you know where he stands. Why can't I play the same game? Why can't you play the same game? Yeah. Yeah, you definitely let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. And that's one thing we as Americans, we always advertising what we're doing. Is it fake news just to get those people who we're after off, hey Tom, off kilt? Or are we really advertising what we're really doing. It's like, you don't do that. You come in smooth at a consistent pace and show up and do what you got to do. Good friend of mine, he was a part of Special Forces. They came in the nighttime. It was only 6 of them. 6 of them. Their hands had to be, what did they call it? They were legal weapons. They were so skilled in what they had to do. Only 6. They came in, did what they had to do, wiped out whoever they needed to wipe out, and those individuals never seen them come. Not one person knew they were there. And they do what they have to do, and they're out. Whatever term they say to let everything is done. Not coming in with the making all this noise and stuff like that. Surprise element is always good, I think. Providing that you have every type of arsenal with you, that whatever the retaliation is. I'm doing well, Tom. How are you? Whatever the retaliation is, you can combat it at any cost. Some people in the Army now, they don't have proper protection. They have rifles and guns and big what you call those, war weapons that actually I'm glad you're doing fine, Tom. That actually jams on them. And they right in the enemy's camp. I've talked to Army men and women, and they say it's not all what is portrayed it to be over there. It's totally different. I've had friends that were in the Army, and they were there to keep the spirits up for the soldiers. So they would play baseball, all these different types of games, all these different types of games. You got it? Yeah, that's how are you? Good job, Frank. And WYD is what you're doing. It's not what are you doing, it's what you're doing. Yeah, it's the lingo. It's the lingo. Yeah, so it's one of those situations. It is what it is. It is. We was able to go to other countries, and when you say you were an American, man, it was such a great honor. Nowadays, you want to be Shell, how are you? I'm smashing my head. Oh, well, don't hurt yourself. Maybe it'll do you some good, but I'm not sure. Maybe to shake some things in place. I don't know. Philly said people better keep their eyes on the Pacific. They're making moves in Asia. Really? Wow. And it's all one of the best tactics that is used is divide and conquer. And always, like they say, the strongest, you only as strong as your weakest link. And I pondered on that for some time. And I realized because that weak link breaks, you have entry. So it behooves us all to make sure that we are aware of things as much as possible, because all weapons will jam. Let me tell you what, fat man. Let's say if I was in the Army and I went to the Army to fight for my country, and you gonna tell me that I have a chance of a weapon jamming on me? Are you serious right now? Are any of these gun stores telling the customers, yeah, this is a good gun, here's some bullets, but guess what? If an intruder coming into your house, that might be the time that the gun jam while they're raping your wife. What? Are you serious? What? Nah, man. Nah. That's crazy. That's real crazy. And not only that, I've seen how many police officers have been reported that their gun jammed. Were they happy about that? And they're in the middle of a fight, a war? Are you serious? All weapons will jam? Let it jam when I'm not in trouble. Are you serious? if you keep it clean, it won't jam usually. Oh, okay. Well, I'm quite sure the Army people, they are taught to clean and so on and so forth. The newer guns are smooth. Okay. Come on now. Come on. Come on. They're checking out bulletproof vests now. And how some, hey Melissa, how are you? Company rules state no Uber or Lyft are of service for adults only unless they are with their kids. Rules are rules. Yeah, that's it. Not too hard to follow. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's in black and white. But hey, some people don't look at the rules. Some people don't, I mean, to be honest, think about it. Some people don't care about the laws, so they're not going to care about the rules. That's how that is. Okay, there you go. There you go. You see that, the fat man? Guns jam from lack of maintenance and using incorrectly ammunition. There you go. Yes, ma'am. He even doing it to the police. Yeah, it's a huh? I was gonna say, I know that lady from somewhere, and then I was telling my husband, I said, she do the Lyft thing. I see you on YouTube. Are you serious? Yes, I was a fan, but I switched phones, so I kind of lost. I used to do Lyft, so I was. Oh my gosh! Well, nice to meet you. Here, but yeah, I was one of your fans on this show. Take care. And I watch another lady. She in another city, but I watch her too. Uber Lady Charlotte. Yeah, Uber Lady Charlotte. Yeah, with your daughter Kiana, because my daughter named. Yes, yes, yes. Kiana like mine. Oh, thank you. But nice seeing you. You too. That is so awesome. I know, right? She circled around, and I was. You just never know. Rules are rules, plain and simple to follow. It is. You're right. You're absolutely right, Melissa. But yet again, you still have drivers who don't follow the rules. They just don't. They do whatever they want to do, and that's it. It's called people are chance takers. It was a subscriber. She drove around in a circle. And she asked me, "Are you doing a live now?" And she said, "I watch you. I changed phones, but I watched you on YouTube." She used to do Lyft. That's interesting. Wow. Her and her husband. You never know who watches. You just don't know. And I think she's here from Baltimore. She also said that she watched Uber Lady Charlotte. It's the battery go low. Okay. She also watched Uber Lady Charlotte. Who knew? That's awesome. But yeah, so I mean, it's one of those things. You have rule breakers and you have people who follow the rules. And we have a whole lot of breakers. There are a whole lot of people who walk to the beat of their own drum and they dare you to say anything different. So it's just one of those situations in life that we come across. You heard it. Oh, you heard what she said? She has a Baltimore accent, y'all. Oh, what is a Baltimore accent? You can't beat that Lincoln ride. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? What can I say? It is what it is. I have to check. I have to check and see. I have to check them. It's just one of those things in life, you gotta another saying that I heard, what is this? Chew the meat and spit out the bones. She said you instead of you. You. Hey, what can I say? I mean, it is what it is. Tomatoes, tomatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Tick tock, tock tick. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I used to be caught up on dotting the I's and crossing the T's and all this pronunciations and all this and that. I mean, I used to be on people, strangers. No, it's not pronounced that way. My mom told me, she said, Shell, the most important about communication is understanding the person. It's not all about how they're pronouncing the words. If you can understand what they're saying, that's what's most important. So I just work more on understanding what the person is trying to say, and we're able to communicate, because for one, there are so many different reasons to why a person pronounces things the way they do. And a lot of times it's not their fault. So, that's a part of being mature, and that's the wisdom of my mom. And ever since then, I found myself more inclined talking to people, listening to people, understanding people. The Baltimore accent, hard to mimic. I don't know it. I don't know. People say I'm not from Baltimore. I was born and raised in Baltimore, so you know what I mean. I can't get wrapped up into things like that. I just see it as you can't put everybody in one category. You have to take time out to get to know the person. Why did I choose this topic? Why did I choose this topic as a title? About minors, simply because this morning I had 4, and I had to cancel them. I canceled them. Yeah, so it's an issue. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say, Frank. I don't know what to say. I don't know. It's just, can you understand me? Can you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I rode home in a Lyft yesterday, no issues to me. Well, okay, of course, you don't look like a 16-year-old. You look like you can be about 18 years old. You're not, but you can, Some rides don't want to follow rules either. Riders, girl, let me tell you, all day long, that is so true. That is so true. All it is look, I request you. Oh, 17, excuse me, at 365 days older. Ooh, wow, thank you. Yeah, it's about 10:44, yeah. Some riders, they just don't want to hear all that. Just can you just please this time just take my children to school. I don't have time to hear all this. I'm at work. I just ran out the office just to talk to you, but can you just please? They don't want to hear the rules. They just want you to do. I say you do, period. And if you don't do, you will hear some choice words. You will. I'm just saying. From different ethnicities, you will hear choice words. What do you mean? You blankety blank, 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 blank. Why can't you? I paid for this ride. You're going to take them. It's crazy. It's just one of those things. But like I said before, I'm glad the mother, she was a brown mother. She didn't use no profanity. She didn't yell at me. There was no disrespect towards me. And I had the phone on speaker, and everything, it was okay. She said, okay. That was it. I had a kid to tell me he was going to. I remember you did a video on that, the fat man. Yeah. Some kids are unruly. That's why whenever I come across individuals, male, female, adult, or children, who is not what we see on TV or what we encounter mostly every day, I have to say something about it, because I don't think it's fair that all the people who are negative get all this publicity, and those individuals who are doing right, following the rules, respectful, not get any acknowledgement. So I have to say it, and I'm going to continue to say it. So my mom's 93 in Chicago. She works. She should subtract 1 and divide by 2. So it's like, how old is she really, right? Yeah, yeah. Some people, they get fixed on a certain age. No matter, as time passes, they never go over that age. They never go over that age. They never go over that age. I declare. She drives? Melissa, are you saying she drives? Not for Uber and Lyft, or she just drive her, like herself? That's awesome. That's awesome. Some kids these days, I don't say kids these days, because my nieces and nephews, great nieces and nephews, they're respectful children. Hey, Michael, how are you? It all depends on how old they are. 13 and younger need to be accompanied by an adult. Well, according to Lyft, Mike, if they're under 18. So, and they have that in black and white. Right, not all kids, I wasn't a bad kid, and I can't say all people are bad. I'm not bad. Are you bad? Are you mean? You know what I mean? It takes work to individualize situation. I can't lie to you. It takes some work, because it's like this. If you have a drawer, you have a cabinet for all the dishes, then you have saucers, and you have bowls, then you have plates, and then you might have plastic plates, glass plates, and you put them in different places. But it's much easier to just stack whatever plates, bowls all together, close the drawer, it's done. The dishes are in that drawer, period. That is totally easy to do. However, it's important to, all right. She was saying bye to me. That's awesome. She is very difficult, or can be an extra step, to put all the same size bowls the same area, things like that. Some people, they just have their forks, spoons, knives, butter knife, steak knife in one drawer, instead of having them in the little compartment tray. Some people say, just put it all over there. I'll go through it later. And that pile will get bigger and bigger and bigger. And as they look at that pile, which all kinds of stuff is in it, they know it's going to take some time to get in there and separate stuff. And that's how a lot of us as human beings today, it is easy to clump all in one. Oh my gosh, it's so easy. What? Take all of your clothes and just put them in the wash. Don't separate the whites. They're like fabric. Oh my gosh, are you serious? I got to do all this? No, just... But if you read the labels of the clothes that you have, each one have a particular instruction to care for its fabric. That's how we should look at things as human beings. But we got to get there. We got to get there one by one. I'm getting ready to start driving. I don't start until 8:30 a.m. Oh, okay. So where are you, Melissa? You're in Chicago. Are you? Yeah, you're in Chicago. So did Michael get that cleared up? Michael said, I'm not mean, but I'm bad. Okay. You care to give us example of mean and bad? Who cares about rules? Rules are meant to be broken. Yeah, a lot of people say that. But I tell you what, Tony, your rule is not to get into my car unless I ask you to. But there's somebody that believes in that same rule you just said. Rules are meant to be broken. Guess what, buddy? I'm not only going to get into your car, I'm going to break a window to get into your car. How you like that? Rules are meant to be broken, right? Peace. Let me take it for a ride. So there you go. You live by the golden rule. There you go. There you go, Tony. Rules are made to be broken. Don't lock your doors no more. Don't do it. Keep your windows down. Keep them unlocked. Matter of fact, don't lock the doors in your home. Don't even put the alarm on, because rules are made to be broken. Let a person run a red light when you're doing a green. Let them T-bone you. Send you soaring through the sky. And they walk away. Rules are meant to be broken. Peace. And you say, peace. Talk to you later. Yeah. You don't have anything that expensive. I just throw it. Oh my gosh. It's not the expensive value of it. It's the care value of it. Just look at the label. You know, it could be something that you get from Walmart. It's not about the quality so much. It's the fabric, the care that it needs. A lot of high quality materials, you got to take it to the cleaners. Forget washing. Oh my gosh, to wash it will ruin it. You have to take it to a cleaners. When your livelihood depends on rules, you make sure. Melissa, bam, girl. Isn't that something? Isn't it? Girl, bam, bam, bam. Exactly. You can run all the red lights you want, but as soon as somebody run that red light and hit you, and your woman, your girl, your spouse, your child, what? You calling fire down from heaven? What? I want CIA. I want DCIS, whatever. I want federal. I want state. I want local. I want everybody to come in and look at what this person did to me. You got a camera? Turn it on. You got a camera? Turn it on. I want everybody to see this blankety blank just ran a red light. But don't you run red lights? Well, I'm not talking about me today, because he ran the red light today when I was on a green. Green, or was it red? Oh man, I broke the rules, didn't I? Yeah, guess what? You got another rule breaker today. You meeting him today. You meeting her today. How you doing? Oh, why? It's temporary. It's charging. It's not charging. All right, the phone going crazy. So I'm going to have to shut her down. Oh, she's in Tucson, Arizona. That's what you call a hypocrite. Yeah, Yeah, incriminate yourself, Tony. Yeah, buddy. I have OCD. I have to put things, in their place. Even the cartons at the store, the different sizes. One, I have to separate them. Yeah, you know what? You can have what you call that? It's a person that organize things. You can have a business way. I mean, a lucrative business. Don't shut down. Well, my bad, and I got it plugged in, but it's still, and it's the Android, so you know, don't shut down. Rules are made to be broken. Well, is this not a rule though? That don't apply. Or else I'll be on my way. Have fun. Running red lights, breaking rules, you won't make it. Can be slow, but it's what you make it. Go ahead, Melissa. Okay. Obsessive compulsive disorder. Yeah, but no, I'm saying she can actually have a business where people can utilize her service. What did you get per mile? Yeah, I start out that way, but as soon as the day is off track, everything go away. It just, and then I gotta remove everything. I did my office yesterday, taking stuff out, put it into another room, making sure everything was nice and clean and all. What's today's date? I didn't get no message from that. Let's see here. I gotta check something. Oh my gosh, did I? Today's the 2nd. They said the 3rd though. I don't think it's today. They will call me and I didn't get a phone call. So it has to be tomorrow. They gave me 3 dates for this cable thing. It's supposed to have been the 2nd, which is today. Then I got an email to say it's the 3rd. And then when I went back on the chat online to ask them why it was changed, after I got off that chat, it was for the 4th. I didn't get a call this morning because it's supposed to have been from 10:30 to 7:30 until 10. And that's for the 2nd. And then now we have to get through the 3rd, which is tomorrow. And then we got to get through Friday, which is the 4th. So if they don't come tomorrow, then it should be Friday. If they don't come Friday, then it's probably back to original date, which was the 5th. I got to remember that. Man. That's the last thing I need, because they get booked really fast, you know. I'm all caught up with 9 of my tasks that I had to do, and I have, I think, 5 more that's due by the 16th. So I got some time. And anyway, I can't complete it until I have the internet up and running. So that's how that is. But everything else is caught up, and I'm glad. Man, I'm so glad. That's over with and done. You know? But yeah, so that's how that goes. It's not like you have anything to do. You don't know what I do. You only know what I show you. You don't know what I do. You have no idea. You have no idea. You don't know who I know. You don't know. You only know what I show you, what I allow you to see. Whatever. It is what it is. That's what it is. It is. Ting. It is what it is. Oh, man. I think is it melting? It's getting soft. Yeah. You see, I didn't read the label on there. Like anything in life, when you want what you want, you don't even care about the consequences. You don't care that this is 100. Every 4 blocks is 150 calories. How many servings are in this bad boy? 4. 4. So that's 3 times. No, hold on. I messed it up, didn't I? 4 times 4. It's 4 blocks and it's 4 servings in here. So that's 8 pieces. Okay? And per 4 blocks is 150 calories. I declare. Frank, you know what? You will be so bruised. Go for the goldfish crackers. You can have 50 of them. Oh, okay. I have to keep that in mind. Frank would be so bruised up, I would be pinching him, giving him knuckle sandwiches. He'd be like, ouch! Show your face. We know what you're doing. If you know what I'm doing, then I don't need to show my face. I declare. Whatever. ChelleChelleASMR. And that's something. Isn't that? So, yeah. I just filled my tank up. The rush hour is over. My breakfast was a donut and coffee and a candy bar. That's so bad. So bad. So bad. When two people are talking and they arguing, no one's being heard. You can't hear the person. So then you just have noise. In a heated argument, if you really want to understand what's going on, somebody got to be quiet. Somebody got to shut their mouths and open their ears twice as much. I'm just saying. So that's how that goes. I would hide my face too if I was eating a 10-pound Hershey bar. That's not no 10 pounds, and yet I'm going to actually look at it and read it. That's sad. I know this is not 10 pounds. That's so messed up. I know it's not 10 pounds. Why even reach for it? You know it's not 10 pounds. D, how are you? Practice what I preach. What did I preach? Look, remind me, what did I preach? As I try to finish it. Michelle's, Shellbro, no, it's Chelle's and Shellbros. My built-in tank. Hey, Tony, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, Tony? Really, Philly? Okay. What? My lift inspection. Hold on. My lift inspection doesn't come up for me until May, so I got time. But I'm having a little trouble with my spiral cable. Okay. And it's on your Prius. Melissa, so you're saying you already went to the mechanic? You already have price of how much it costs and things of that nature? So you can use this time Okay, Tony. Who going to see, today? Not me. I'm just saying. She was here, D. My friend brother will do the inspection for me, so I don't pay. Okay, cool. Then you get to go then. Okay. I was getting ready to say use that time to get that extra money to pay for the parts that might have to be repaired that you're aware of. I gotta get used to people circling around me, looking at me. It could be a fan. And I start breaking a mug, trying to get all street. They probably say, girl, please, I watch you. You need to stop trying to break a mug because I've been watching you. Tint those windows. Whatever. There's a man right there with a rag top, black car, with his black hat on and a suit. I have the part. Okay, my friend will. Awesome. You were charged $600 at the Toyota place. Oh my God. It's good to have people, good people in your circle that can do those things for you. I better get away from here. They probably think I'm waiting for a drop. Did the fat man see that she has a Prius? Has he left the building? Man, oh man, oh man. This is called survival. I had to eat you because you were going to melt. And then you were going to become messy. Now, you don't have to worry about that. But I have you inside with such enjoyment. Oh, Milton Hershey School was founded in 1909. Did you guys know that? That was good. Oh, I'm gonna put this on. You identified that very well, Philly. It must be something that you do. They call premature death. What is? No, they don't. I was about to lick some of that chocolate in that wrapper, though. It was good. I haven't had a Hershey like that in several months. I told Beautiful Awesome she could sell her drugs for money. No, you did not. Did you, Tony? Did you insult her? Be respectful. She is an adult. They think who she think. Wait a minute. They think who she talking to. They're gonna do a drug deal with you. No. Hey, JC. You are sitting at your computer alone watching a woman eat. I declare, you know. Thank you, JC. You see what JC said, and you are sitting at your computer alone. Oh, the temperature is hot. Oh, man. Androids go through that too? What's wrong with these phones? That's right, JC. Too late, Tony. I know, right? Don't make me find you a slap it out of your hand. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Have you ever had a slap and you find yourself sliding across the floor? Quite interesting. Quite interesting. How are you, JC? Refreshing to watch someone just enjoy life. Brave young lady. Yeah, how about that? JC came in dropping nuggets. Yeah, he's smart. He or she's smart. Make that bravo, young lady. Make that bravo. Yeah, I just missed it. Sorry. See, I told you Shell was honorable men. No, I'm a peacemaker. Where's my flag? I want the tissues. I'm a peacemaker. Uh-oh. It's hot, so I'm gonna have to shut her down. Okay. Before it just kaput. Alright, everybody. Fantastic day. It's been a pleasure as always. I love every last one of you guys in a respectable way. You light life. You light up my life. No, stop throwing games. Stop. Oh, okay. All right. See you later. Don't let your last ride be a bad ride. Don't let your last food delivery be a bad food delivery. When you hit pain, it still needs to change. Take care, everyone. Do your best to make this world a better place, let me tell you. And if this rideshare gig is working for you, keep doing what you're doing. If it's not, use it as a bridge to the next phase in your life. Take care, everybody. Oh, thank you. I don't know what the CAIO is, but lovely chocolate lady, okay. Take care now. And welcome to my live channel, JC. All right. Everybody else is supposed to have welcomed you, but, I mean, what can you do with adults? I'm just saying. You know, I don't know. Oh, but wait a minute. You could have came in and said, hello, everyone. Dun, 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 dun. It's JC. I'm here. Anyway, I declare. So, by the way, I have ACDF surgery in December 2nd. Right, okay. But they found cancer in your cervical spine, Melissa. My prayer is that everything can be resolved as quickly as possible, and that God give you the strength, anything that you need to help you through it, okay? And keep me updated. You know my email, Uber and Lyft, ChelleChelleASMR if you like, okay? And you're welcome to come in the feed at any time. All right. Greetings go both ways. Okay, Billy. Yeah, okay. All right, everybody. Take care. All right, Melissa. I got you on my mind. All right. Take care.